Wow, a beautiful leathery leafed tropical tree. I don't know if I have any other tropical tree growing in my backyard that also makes as beautiful as a landscape tree as well as producing fruit. This is the Mauritius Lychee tree that I've had growing here for probably 3 or 4 years since planting. Hi, my name is Jeff. Welcome to my channel. If you like this type of video or you like my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the notification bell. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment sections below. I try my best to answer all questions left in the comment section, so go ahead and leave any questions. So let's take a look at this lychee tree that I have. A little history about this tree. This tree was taken as a air layer, where you take a branch off of one tree and you root it, and I have some videos on how I did that with my long-on tree, so if you have any questions about that, go ahead and take a look at my other videos on air layering. But yes, this tree was an air layered tree from my old lychee tree that outgrew its spot, and so I had to move it over quite a bit, and this is it. Mauritius Lychee, it produces well for me. It's about 10 feet tall. This year I had to cut it back a bit because the wind blew. They're very sensitive to wind, and it blew one of the branches down, so I had to prune it. So I didn't get as many fruit this year as I normally do. I usually get probably, I don't know, last year I think I got about 10 pounds off this tree. But yeah, take a look at this lychee tree. It's actually got a little bit of old new growth that it went through a growth spurt in, I believe, November, and then the cool weather stopped it down. But so a lot of people have questions as to the growing conditions of the lychee tree and how do I get this one to fruit for me and survive the cold winters. First off, I planted up against the south side of the building. The other thing is it's growing in very sandy soil, and I do, just like with the avocado tree, I leave the leaf litter to grow because they really like a mycorrhiza bacterial growth or fungus growth in the soil, just like an avocado, probably more so than an avocado. So you don't want to have bare soil, you want a good mulch. And the other thing is you don't want to add very much nitrogen. As a matter of fact, this tree, I don't put any nitrogen on this tree. I use a 0-10-10 fertilizer. It may get some nitrogen spillover from some of the other trees that I have in my backyard, but this tree does very well that way. Had I noticed that it wasn't getting any fruit, then maybe I might add a little nitrogen, but it does like a little manganese, additional manganese, and sometimes magnesium, which I provide with a little bit of Epsom salts. But other than that, it's not very demanding in its requirements for fertilizer. Yeah, it likes nice sandy soil. It likes mulch. Leave its leaf litter down there. It likes, the first couple years, you might have to protect it in the San Joaquin Valley or areas, other areas, Zone 9B, because when they're really young and they don't have a canopy like this, they tend to get damaged by temperatures 29, 28 degrees. But once they get this big, 25 it takes or below to damage them. And most people have a spot in their yard that is a little warmer, so that's probably where you want to plant this tree. It's very delicate as far as the trunk, the fruit, are in abundance during the summertime. You want to water this tree as soon as it starts to flower. You really want to put a lot of water down because that's what it takes to get the fruit to set. Otherwise, it drops all the fruit. So yeah, this is the Mauritius Lychee tree that I have growing in my backyard. If anybody's interested, I haven't seen this tree grow for sale in the big box stores. You probably have to either get a mail order or from one of the Southern California nurseries. I've seen them sold. They're usually $100 or more for a 5-gallon, 3-gallon actually. But once you get some experience in air layering, then you can air layer your own. Just find a spot right here, you cut a strip of bark off, you pack some peat moss on it, wrap it up and let it go. So if you like this channel, click that subscribe button. I'll be having a lot more videos, a lot more in-depth videos on how to grow tropical plants, trees, and flowers in a non-tropical Zone 9B. You have a good day.